I'm not seeing anybody that shows live. Mine just says live, so I don't know when people pop in. So you're just gonna have to let me know. Hi guys, welcome. I'm on the opposite with my phone. I didn't do the mirror, so when I move to the left, it goes to the right. I have to remember to go to the opposite way.
There's an issue because the person left again. Oh, you had one that left, one that left. It's not showing me as in their system.
wonder if we could go into that Facebook event and put it so that everybody knows it's on. So I'm not seeing anybody on. I don't know if you're on or not. I switched to the newer program and it doesn't show me on. So if you're here, say hi. Everything that you see here is for sale. Most everything is local artists. They've set prices on their art that they want. So some of these things are going to have starting bids. Some of them will have a basic like $5 starting bid and go from there. Just really depends on whose it is, all that kind of stuff. Most everything is done by hand. It's either drawn or painted. Very few things in here are digital art. Sleepaway Camp 2. This is cool. It's got the guy swallowing the sword and then the x-ray of it in his stomach. And this is an original piece that's done by the guy who actually drew the Stephen King books. These here are sideshow cards. The performers would go around and hand these out to the kids that were standing outside to try to get them into the sideshow. And a lot of the kids back then would collect them like baseball cards. It's a Halloween 3 promo from the 80s. This is a cool picture. This is painted 100% in the artist's blood. On the camera, it looks like it's got white across it, but that is not there in real life. I think that's light that's bouncing off the door. This is signed by the Michael Myers. Crusoe. The man, the myth, the legend. I think we need to go in and start the event because I don't know that it notified anybody in there. Not really sure how to do that though. These Sharpies are cool. They get their hand painted on. And then they've got the base. I don't know how well you can see these on here, but it's a bunch of little trinket boxes. These are really cool here. These are from shamans. And the top of this one comes off. And then there's a little vial that's on the inside of it. And then this would have hooked to their belt on each side there. And it smells like maybe ayahuasca or something like that. See, there's the little vial. And it goes pretty much the whole length of this thing. And then the other one, I believe, would have been maybe incense, because it's got two holes on each side, and it looks like the one picture that I saw of something similar to it had a piece of wood that went through these two holes. And I think it held the incense. Yeah, if you can open my Facebook up and then go to the event and then click on the event. I don't know if it goes live. I don't know if that messes this up or not. This one's signed by both Amy Steele and John Farley. Friday the 13th, part 2. Yeah, if you want to just, or just, if you go to the event itself, go to mine. Click on. Why is it so slow? Just, I love the picture. Go. Get it this way. Next one down, yeah. No. Click on your nightmare arts or now. Click on, yeah. Click on this. Go to that. It's live. Okay.
No, I know we're live, but I don't know if people have been notified.
Well, it notified when this went live.
Oh, I see.
When the event went live, everybody that was listed in this thing got notified. See, Steve came in.
Mhm.
Hey, Steve. This is signed by the actor. This is from Blair Witch Project. Vampire and Exorcism Kit. This was signed by the Gimp. Pulp Fiction. And that's the promo picture. This was signed by the doctor over there. It's hard to see. It's in black pencil, but it's signed by him. And then this one's signed by her. And then this one's signed by, oh, where'd I go? It's here for a second.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to bring that next one.
That one's signed by Doug Bradley. Limited edition Jaws poster. This is from Comic-Con and signed by the artist. From Cinema Wasteland, 2002. Sure, Tiki Surf Witches Want Blood. It's a really big post-mortem. It's got a little bit of damage right there. There's one little tear there. It's also from Comic-Con. It's also signed at the bottom by the artist. These are cool. These are covers of Italian romance novels. Trying to step over this picture. It decided to fall. This one also. Love to know what in the world the storyline was. That's a romance novel. These are really cool. These are continuity pictures from it's either Buffy or Constantine. And I got a whole thing from the guy's estate sale. And these were all the pictures that they took for continuity so that the next day they could recreate it. They're all just pieces of paper that they printed out to have that they could hang it up on the wall. Just a really cool thing. This is a German artist. It's got a big light on it. Can't really see it all that well. Also, promo picture. This one's signed by Ellen Dietz, which was the demon in The Exorcist. Part from the Museum of Death. So I'm not seeing anybody that's in here. I don't know if there's anybody here or not. If you are, right now I'm doing the room scan. If there's something that you see that you like, just holler it out to us and then we'll grab it, we'll put it aside and then we'll put it up so you can see it a little better than it is right now. More drink. Got a skull on the front and a skull on the back. And the story goes that his skull on the back was evil and would tell him to do horrible things, and then he couldn't take it anymore. This is signed by the entire cast, the Broadway cast, and that's the first. A warrior mask from the medieval times. It's really cool. If you look at the eyes of this thing right here, these were purposely cut this way so that the arrows couldn't pierce through them. And this is a really light metal. And then I've got the flail. Hard to see this and hold it, film it at the same time, but and these are all real pieces. These came out of a museum in India. I got Ducky. Dome's a little dirty. We got the torture mask. And this is for the hands. How well you can see this on camera, but there's a spot that right there in the middle where the blood hit, and then it pulled out on both sides. It was clearly used. And they'd put your hand in that, and then tighten down the top. And this is a humiliation mask. This would have been used for lesser crimes. You'd had to wear this usually around town if you usually cheat on your husband, talk back, something like that. And they would strap this to your face. And you'd have to wear it around, and for however long they said you had to wear it, and then everybody would know that you were criminals that throw rocks at you and curse you and that kind of stuff. And then this is a spear, and you can see where it's hollowed out on purpose so that the blood would hit and come out. And then this is all human hair. How well these are going to show up on camera, but these all have metallic paper so that everything glows under the light. I love this one. I don't know how well you can see it, but in the mirror here, it's got a different picture than her that's laying there. There we got Little Red Riding Hood and Lizzie Borden. I've got a couple of different of these necklaces.
got the mask that's signed by Jason. This one's cool. I don't really know the story behind this, but clearly it's a burn victim of some sort. And this one right here looks to be the Revolutionary War. During that time period, if there was a building that didn't care about, they would just burn it. They didn't care if there's people in it or not. I don't know how well you can tell, but the bottom of it, there's two of their family members that they're wrapping up there. And hand painted saw. Oval pictures. This is cool. This is from the Chicago WonderCon 2001. And it's even got the sticker that says it's from WonderCon. And a seal as well. And then we got a couple of circus posters. And a bunch of movie posters. Payday 2. Got several of these marionettes. Lamp. Hell, I could see that either. It's got the fetal skeleton on the inside of it. And then this really cool lampshade. And then this is a post-mortem, a bottom kid. And the other guy's posing with his little brother. This was done by the guy that drew the Cabbage Patch Kids. It's got this zombie guy. And then her. I love this little dude here. The devil baby. And I got several circus. Read this little dude here. Several circus programs. Like these are from the 50s. And then these are like 70s time frame. These are Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey. 1962. I love the back of this one. That kid right there gave me nightmares. And these have all of the original posters in the middle and everything, and they're in perfect condition. Doesn't even look like anybody used them. And those are probably 80s timeframe. That back there is really cool because that one, the cover of it was the dartboard. So very rarely do you find the cover intact because they were throwing stuff at it. I love these guys. It looks like they crawl out of the grave and they're sitting there having their little tea party. Done one pass. Do we have any list yet?
Only one person, right? One person's me.
Oh, that's it? There's nobody in there? Oh, one more bother.
Yeah, 2 or 3, and then a couple passed out. Went out.
So I'll just stand here with it on there until somebody comes in. I wonder what's going on. I wonder if it didn't notify or what.
It seems like people are just seeing it, so it's like connected to the TV, that's it. That's how like Chris.
Because everybody else it doesn't start until 8, so everybody's not in the other auction. Jennifer John starts at 8, and then Blackwell started 7, I believe.
Like, if you like to one of your friends and see it.
There's a, I think there, can you go back to that event page again? I think there's a thing in there that says you can notify. That's real cool. The Westline was the first one. Yeah. Yeah. Still showing us live, so. That's just thing, but yeah, it's inviting your followers. I don't know if it does it real time either. That's the thing to forward it. Yeah, that's to share it. There's a discussion area that's in there. If you go in the discussion area, and then I think if you put at everyone, and then put, yeah, put at everyone. Then put in at everyone. There you go. And then say we're live. Yeah. That'll notify everybody that's in there. That's it. Well, if people, when you go to the ad, it says like 57 interested or something like that. What does that say? That where it says coming and interested down there. That's weird. That's what that other one did to me too. When you go to I think it's my page. Look for the ad and do the same thing and click on that one and see if it, because maybe for whatever reason there's two events that got and it never notified.
Where are the ads for?
Just scroll down, you're gonna see that exact thing that you just saw, but it's gonna have, that's it right there, I think.
That's on the team. Last one.
And then, it shouldn't be any farther down, so it should be the buttons for that.
And then it has this one.
It's the one we did earlier, right?
Yeah, did you put it through? Did you put it
Is it not on my page? Maybe that's the problem.
It doesn't even show your line.
Yeah, well, maybe that's the problem then. Maybe we're not actually on.
My card's flat.
Why isn't it on my page then?
I don't know.
That's the one that shouldn't matter because that's where the ad was.
And that's what people are. A lot of-
Yeah. So let's disconnect the line.